Happy holidays, everyone. My name's Brian Yule, and I'm the Master Superintendent of Uplands Golf Club. This vlog is going to cover some of the tree maintenance that we're about to do in the coming months. We're going to be starting here on the left of the third hole, based on the recommendations for our golf course architect, as well as from the United States Golf Association. They recommended that we remove the large ponderosa pine behind me, as well as a Douglas fir a little bit further down. The goal is to widen the fairway a little bit to the left and not have people so concerned about the road. This way we've got a larger landing area where you're not going to be impeded by trees. Once we remove these two trees, we're going to be planting some Gary oaks in other areas of the golf course that's not going to crowd the golfer. So within the next month, we'll be removing this ponderosa pine. The second tree we're going to remove on this hole is the Douglas fir behind me that's quite close to the 150-yard mark. The canopy is already hanging over onto the fairway, which pressures the golfer to hit it right. Once again, you're closer to the road. You can imagine another 50 years on this tree canopy, it's going to be hanging almost a third out into the fairway. So once we remove the fir behind me and also the ponderosa pine, we'll recontour the fairway and you'll have a nice generous landing area and a great shot coming into the third green just from the left-hand side, almost the way that the hole was designed with the lay of the land on the green. We're on the right of the sixth hole here, and we're going to be removing one of the ponderosa pines that is crowding this grove of Gary oaks here. The pine has declined quite a bit over the years. You can see approximately 50% of the tree is growing onto the side, but nothing close to the Gary oaks. But most importantly, the pine is damaging the Gary oak and starting to cause crowding of the canopy. So we're going to be removing this tree here and then planting some Gary oak somewhere else. We're here in the ninth hole, and you can see behind me we have a redwood that's declining. It's approximately 50 years old. And we had the arborist from the Oak Bay municipality assess the tree, and as you can see there is decline on the tree, and he is recommending that we remove the tree. This will give the rest of the redwoods just a better show visually for the players as well. They'll start to thrive and also open up the traffic area and a little bit better golf shots for the members if you happen to miss it a little bit to the left. We're here in the 14th hole, and we have a stump left here of a Gary oak that's approximately 150 years old. As the pictures illustrate, the cambium layer or the bark layer around this tree, almost 60% of it was gone. We had the Oak Bay Municipal Arborist not only inspect this tree, but all the trees that we talked about today. And in this particular case, this tree sounded quite hollow with banging a hammer on it. And once we cut the stump down, we could see that it was quite rotten through the center of the tree. So a very, very hazardous tree. So we are planting some more Gary oaks to ensure that we have the, just like I said, the natural trees that are indigenous to this area with over 1,000 Gary oaks on property. I wish everybody a happy holidays. It's been a very difficult time this year with the pandemic. And in the words of Dr. Bonnie Henry, be kind, be safe, and repair your ball marks. Well, she probably would say that if she was a golfer. Happy holidays, everyone.